The next one. Yes, next one, and let's go back.
Okay, hi everyone. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous right now. Okay, whatever. Hi guys, I'm Cathy. So today my topic is quality time, high quality life. Okay, next one. Okay, great. So to begin my presentation, I would like to ask you two questions. How often do you feel stressed out? And when you do feel stressed out, what do you do? Okay, don't worry, I'm not going to ask you guys to answer my questions, but right now I'm going to share my own answer. So, half a year ago, I started to feel that I lost the balance between working and studying because I major in German. It is a very difficult language for me, and I double major in English. I also take the teacher education program, and next year I'm going to take another course, which means if I want to graduate in 5 years, I have to take 30 credits every single semester. And half a year ago, that was my first time doing that, and everything changed. I cannot balance the time that I spend on working because before working, I have to prepare those teaching materials because I work as an English teacher in current school and I also have work as a tutor. So if I want to balance all that things, I need to sacrifice the time that being with my friends and family. But I didn't want to do that too, so it's a struggling time for me. And during the night, I have to stay up late because in the morning I have a lot of classes, and in the afternoon I have to go to work. And after I get home, it's almost 9 or 10 p.m. So I took a shower and sit in front of my desk, start to study. And I forced myself to stay up at least until 3 or 4 a.m. That's a little bit crazy, but I have to do that. But this causes some problems. In the morning, during the class, I started to doze off and I even fell asleep, so I missed a lot of contents. So at night, I have to spend more time making up those things that I missed out. That's a really terrible vicious cycle, but that was a really big challenge for me. One thing that really makes me think that I have to change everything is one midterm exam. That was a stressful Tuesday, and I feel stressed out that day because there was a very important and difficult exam. I have already stayed up for 3 days. I watched the sunrise for 3 days just for that exam. I still remember that was a really cold day. All of the people were wearing the coat. But the time when I stepped in the classroom, it was weirdly stuffy and hot, and I finally found a seat and sit down. I started to do the exam. In the very beginning was okay, but after a few minutes, I started to feel a little bit dizzy and I feel a little bit sleepy. After 15 minutes, I couldn't stop myself, but I started to feel like I want to sleep. I started to doze and I'm frightened. I know I shouldn't do that, but I just cannot stop myself from doing that. In the end, yes, I finished the exam in time, but the result was not as good as I expected. I sacrificed the sleep for 3 days, but I got almost nothing. So this is a very big warning to me. So I decided to do some changes. So right now, sure, I'm still exhausted every day because those things still exist. But I started to do something else. I forced myself to go to bed at least before 1 a.m. or 12 p.m. And I allow myself to sleep during the transportation time because I live in Xinjiang. So if I want to go to school, it takes me about like an hour or half an hour. So yes, right now I give myself more time to sleep, and I turn my hobby into a routine. So every Friday and Saturday night, I sit in front of my desk, and I remove the color of my skin. I do my own nail, and during the time, I sometimes just play some jazz or like give myself a piece of cake, a cup of coffee, or I can just watch some series. And right now, I still have more time. Like, I set up a new account for my nail polish. It's totally new, so I don't have any followers. You can see only 1 like. Okay. I also posted some work on my story, so when I receive some compliments from my friends, I feel motivated and happy. And every time, oh my god. Okay, every time, come back. I need my beautiful nail back. Good. Okay, so every time when I feel stressed out, I look at my nail and I feel a lot relieved. And maybe you are concerned about my study. Yes, right now I don't doze off during the class, so I don't have to spend that much time at night, so I can sleep well. So before I start the presentation, I will say, this sentence is from Michelle Obama, and I quote it. Sometimes I give myself a break, so I will retreat a moment from the fray, just to breathe. Question time, if you do have any questions, just ask me after the presentation, and thank you.
Next page.